Just want to thank everybody for coming here. Obviously, you know, with COVID-19, a lot of activity not only around the nation, but in our state and right here in the city of Phoenix. This opportunity to have Battelle Systems here, they're up and operating nationwide, helping other communities. FEMA reached out to them, saw a need here in the state of Arizona. We have a DEMA representative here. Lieutenant Colonel Schroeder is on this footprint to also oversee, to make sure everything's going fine. They needed a place to put this cleaning system somewhere to facilitate, right now, over 180 agencies, hospitals, people that use N95 masks. We identified an area that the city of Phoenix could help support that. The mayor's office, right out in the forefront, any way that we can help the state of Arizona during this crisis. So it was an opportunity today for the mayor and for the fire chief to really get a good hands-on look of what we're doing, what the state is doing to help everybody with that shortage. So I'd like to introduce the mayor with some short comments about what we saw today, and if you have a few questions. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego. It is wonderful to be here today. I'm joined by Councilmember Carlos Garcia, who represents this area on the Phoenix City Council. We are on our fire administration campus, and we are welcoming Battelle Critical Decontamination Services to Phoenix. We join cities on the front lines of fighting COVID-19, such as New York, Seattle, and Boston, in investing and partnering with our federal government to decontaminate N95 masks. We know that N95 masks are critical to our first responders and healthcare professionals who have to be out working. We are all staying home right now so that they can do this work, but we owe it to them to get the key safety equipment. N95 respirators protect employees who are working with people who have COVID-19 or symptoms of COVID-19. There is a significant shortage of N95 respirators. This great partnership with Battelle will allow us to clean these masks up to 20 times. This is keeping these masks out of landfills while also making sure we extend the supply. We are honored at the City of Phoenix that FEMA and the Department of Emergency Management, the National Guard, chose Phoenix to host this facility. As mayor, I'm grateful that our first responders will have access to the facility and the clean masks. Our responders are able to put their name and identifying information in there, and we can keep track of how often that the masks are being used so that the same mask can go to the same person out there working. Our hospital partners can also identify where the mask came from and make sure that it goes back where it belongs. The facility will support the state of Arizona, including the Navajo Nation. Navajo Nation have been amazing partners for us at the City of Phoenix, including helping us provide electricity to our residents. We know that they are facing huge challenges with COVID-19 and are glad that City of Phoenix can support getting critical equipment to the Navajo Nation. We've also been able to make donations through the generosity of our citizens who supported protective equipment, which we were able to send those donations to the Navajo Nation. So this is a great partnership for the state of Arizona. Battelle has been working hard and preparing for a pandemic and investing in this technology. It's a partnership with the Defense Logistic Agency, HHS, and FEMA. And we are all working together to make those healthcare professionals and first responders know that we have their support and that they will receive this critical healthcare equipment. Would like to welcome Councilmember Garcia to say a few words, and then he will introduce Phoenix Fire Chief Kara Kalkbrenner.
Thank you, Mayor. My first press conference with the mask on, so I'll try to be loud. Thank you all so much for being here. Really proud that this is happening in District 8. I think a couple of things are happening. The governor is making decisions to reopen, and it is for those reasons that it is more important that we find different ways to protect folks as they're starting to go into restaurants and different places. So this comes at a very crucial time to make sure that people are safe. As we know, also lower income people of color have been impacted at different rates. And so we're glad that this facility and this infrastructure is coming to a place that it's most needed. It's always great to recycle, to reduce trash. And so we're really excited to take part in this. Reminder to everyone, anyone that has access or has used N95s can go online, sign up, and bring the mask here. And so again, really excited. It comes at a crucial time as others beyond our control are making decisions to reopen things. It's important to make sure that we're all taken care of. As the city council, alongside the mayor, we've been doing everything we can to move funds and protect as many people as possible. So thank you so much, and it's my pleasure to introduce our chief.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. First of all, I would like to thank FEMA for beginning this, as well as DLA, and then the Arizona National Guard. Again, we've got Colonel Schroeder in the back, and then Adjutant General McGuire has been instrumental in bringing this to the city of Phoenix and to the state of Arizona. As the mayor and Councilman Garcia both stated, this is for first responders and healthcare workers to begin with for the N95 masks. Those are a sure thing to protect our members who are out protecting the community. Our mission as the Phoenix Fire Department is to protect our community, but if we can't have the resources in order to protect ourselves, then we too become victims. So this is a great opportunity for Battelle to come in here. We had space in this building to set up. That their operation is completely paid for by that operation. They hire their own people, but they're using our facility. So they'll come in, it's a 24-hour operation. They do 2 12-hour shifts, and as the masks come in, they get them cleaned. And from the fire department perspective, we would deliver them here. They would be cleaned, then sent back to the member who submitted it. So we're able to reuse these masks. As you know, we've had a shortage of masks over the last couple months. We've got an adequate supply, but as this COVID-19 continues, or just in everyday life, we need to have an abundance of these. And Mayor Gallego said it very well. It keeps them out of landfills, so we can use these the N95s per shift at like 5 different calls per member. Then they can come down here and get cleaned up to 20 times. So you can see exponentially the usage of a single piece of protective equipment can be used time and time again. So once again, we're very, very fortunate to have FEMA, DLA, Arizona National Guard, as well as the Battelle system. So if you have any questions for the mayor or council members?
Chief, I've got a question for you. A few weeks ago when this all started, we know that Phoenix Fire kind of got shortchanged in their ordering for masks and stuff. How will this help? Will this help offset that and whatnot? How will this help?
Great question. How does this offset? So clearly in the very beginning, there was a lot of masks that were being purchased. Typically, we have a supply chain that comes in on a regular basis to replace our existing stock. We were running low simply because the COVID encounters that we were having on calls, which is causing us some challenges. So again, this system will allow us to reuse a mask 5 times per person on a shift, but also 20 additional times once it's cleaned. So exponentially, it's 100 use of a single mask versus one-time use and thrown away. So we're saving landfills. We're also saving money for the city of Phoenix on having to buy masks, and exponentially the rest of the healthcare workers and all the Navajo Nations, long-term care facilities will have resources in order to protect themselves as well as their patients.
How many of these stations do you have cleaning? Like, is it just these 4 or 6, or how many of the?
Yep. So the footprint. I'm sorry, Allie. What was the question?
So how many of these storage units or whatever you want to call them?
So there are 4 on site, and they will operate 24 hours a day with the staff that they have here, and the numbers that they can put out is in the thousands. It's a phenomenal. Not only is it just an effective system that Battelle has put together, but the sheer numbers they can put out is why it's staggering. Why it's going to be such a helpful to have, not only here in Arizona but across the nation.
And is there like an official name for what the unit is called?
I believe on the side of the Battelle Critical Care Containment System.
Perfect.
Yes. Yep.
Is there anyone from Battelle clarify who's going to be able to utilize this?
Sure. Do you want to speak on behalf? We have a Battelle representative here, and I think you can speak directly on. You can talk about the numbers of people that have signed up, and do you want to speak directly to that?
And maybe say your name first.
Yep.
Hi, yes. I'm Matthew. I'm Matthew Manlove with Battelle.
What your last name is?
Manlove. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Who's going to be able to utilize this? Is it just Phoenix Fire and paramedics and medical people, or is this Navajo Nation state people? Who's going to be able to take advantage of this?
So this is geared towards all first responders, healthcare workers, and that's across the Phoenix, larger Arizona geography area. So Navajo Nation, and they have all signed up through battelle.org/decon, and on there you can get more information about who is prioritized for signing up.
All those masks have to be brought here to this facility, correct?
Yeah, so there's a couple different ways you can get masks here. So through Cardinal Health, which a lot of hospitals already are signed up with, they can deliver masks here, and then also through FedEx. So FedEx is one of our partners in this, getting masks here and then getting them back to the customer.
How long do you think it would take to get a mask here, decontaminated, and have it return relevant? Depend on the demand?
So we're looking at between 5 and 7 days to include that shipping time. So masks are going to likely spend about 72 hours here on site. So getting them shipped here and then 72 hours and then shipped back should be about 5 to 7 days.
So any paramedic or fire personnel around the state can send it here, and it'll be taken care of and sent back?
Yeah, so they'll have to, each individual person will be signed up with their local facility who signs up. The facility itself signs up, not individual persons. But yeah, so if their facility is signed up, they can get masks cleaned here.
Describe how this technology works and how it's different from other ways of decontaminating.
So the masks go into the chamber. There's a vaporized hydrogen peroxide, which condenses into the mask. And then through a dwell time, that vaporized hydrogen peroxide actually decontaminates the mask. It goes through an aeration phase where it actually removes all the hydrogen peroxide from the chamber, including from the mask, and then they're clean and they get repackaged and sent out.
How long does that take for the process?
The dwell time is about 4 hours. So with loading, the actual decontamination process and unloading, you're looking at a 12-hour shift for a mask to go through its complete cycle here on site.
And how many masks can each chamber hold?
It's a couple thousand, so we can do that, like the chief said, we can do thousands a day.
Is it all just masks, or is there also other types of PPE?
Right now, we're only authorized to do the N95 mask. We are looking into developing technology to do other types of PPE, but that's not ready yet.
The process that you just described explains to the average layman how that's a better way of decontaminating the mask than, say, fogging it or washing it in soap.
I couldn't clearly explain that why it's better, but I can get you the information or the contact to actually answer that. Like I said, further details on battelle.org/decon will give you some of those details if you go in there. There's a
It's FDA approved.
yes. So this is the FDA approved way of decontaminating N95 masks, and that was a study done back in 2015, partnership between Battelle and the FDA to decontaminate masks.
Is this, you finding other communities are signing up for this around the country?
Yes, so we're currently deploying up to 60 sites throughout the country, and there are a lot of different entities signed up throughout the country.
On your website, you've got a video that kind of demonstrates what goes on. Are we allowed to use that video?
I'm going to have you reach out to Battelle's PIO for that information. I can't authorize you to do that or not authorize you to do that.
We'll make sure, we'll reach out to them and we'll make sure we contact all. Thank you everybody for joining us out here.